We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Turner. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
To throw, it's Van Buren. And it's caught. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. Gets into space at the 50. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. back to pass. It's Van Buren. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The RPO caught to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
To run. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
And it's a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to pass. It's Warner. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And the back gets the football. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Warner. That ball snagged for completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Cardinal offense lines up first and goal. The shotgun handoff here. Touchdown, Stanford, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Warner. Catch made over the middle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff to the single back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. To the air. It's Van Buren. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Knocks it down to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quick catch over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. for a chip shot field goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Back to throw. It's Warner. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. It's going to set up a 3rd down play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
1st and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down to the big gainer to the 42.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Running back grabs it on a screen.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. LSU has moved into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Will stay on the field with his 4th down attempt. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He's looking for the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Now it's 2nd down here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out. It's Turner. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. This time enough for 1 more play in the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. See if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Looking right. This one caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Fielding the punt. Looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Van Buren. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it enough for a first down. You make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Past the 45. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. The ball is caught. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
One team ready to boot it away. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out 2nd down. Incompletion in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Back in motion now. Handoff from the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The Stanford offense back out there on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? It's a quarterback keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Bites off the defender. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Warner. Grabbed by the receiver. It's a nice game. Move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Cleaning off the defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Delayed handoff. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Warner. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Stanford has moved into the red zone. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Warner. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down in possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back onto the field.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Working clock with the ground game. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Contact as he let the ball go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's caught. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking to pass. It's Warner. Quick throw to his receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Keeping it on the ground here. Powering through. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Time winding down deep in in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
It's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? To throw, it's Warner. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play.
Timeout, LSU.
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Now they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.